Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the case may be for you. For me, it is just a little after 5 o'clock. It is Saturday, June 20th, 2026. Here you can see the Great One, kinda, behind all the clouds. Mount McKinley or Denali. I call it both. We're gonna go watch the Southbound Denali Star come in. We're gonna go to a cool little spot. I have a video that I've already posted of a Southbound Denali Star crossing Talkeetna River in this cool little spot. Yeah, I'm driving and I'm holding the phone with my hand. I really need to get a dash cam or something that I can put my phone in while I'm driving. But not today, Zerg. I also need to get a new windshield for my supersonic space car. Anyway, it's a beautiful day. It's 70 degrees. It's nice. A little bit of a breeze. But it's been very dry. Yesterday, which it would have been June 19, we had a thunderstorm. We had thunderstorms coming through with over 4,000 lightning strikes. And those 4,000 lightning strikes did cause several new forest fires. Thankfully, some of these forest fires were very, very minute, and in some cases, they got put out because it was raining. Of course, it didn't rain everywhere, and didn't rain a whole lot everywhere, like it could, but hey, it did rain a little bit. Alright, so downtown Talkeetna is a zoo, especially at this time of day. So let's see if how many people I can hit going down Main Street, right? Haha. And there's a village park. And there's downtown Talkeetna. There's Main Street. I think we're just gonna cruise down here. Yeah, and I'm filming directly in the sun, which is always a good thing. Sorry about that. But anyway, here's downtown Talkeetna. Fairview Inn on the right. Twister Creek on the right. Used to be a gas station back in the day there. And Homestead, Blue Moose, Denali Dry Goods Store, a yellow building right there. The Talkeetna Roadhouse, Mountain High Pizza Pie on the right. Anyway, some cool buildings down here. Quite a few buildings down in Talkeetna that are 100 years old, over 100 years old, or near 100 years old. The local pot shop, if you want any of that kind of thing. That's a guy named Zaven right there. Yeah, buddy. All right. Going down this little side street here, and we are going to the absolute end of the road in Talkeetna. Absolute end of the road. Of course, you can go to East Talkeetna and you can drive back there, and eventually you'll find yourself the Talkeetna River subdivision, but that's neither here nor there. Usually this little access road is blocked off, but there's been a lot of activity working on the riprap here in town and the dike. So the gate's been just left open. So it's kind of cool to drive down here. It's been years since I've been able to drive down this far. You know, it used to be I could drive all over the place down here at the river. But, you know, the river changed course in 2012, and a lot of what I used to be able to ride on and, you know, drive on is gone. Just gone. It's gone. Washed away. I don't really want to park in the sun, but we'll just go drive down here again into the sun. See what it looks like here. That's the dike. And we'll get out here and show you all that. Now, where I'm driving on, historically, the town was right around here. Nagley's was closer to the river. There was a bunch of other buildings that were, you know, down this way. But, you know, over the years, with the river changing courses and flooding and all that, a lot of the little buildings that were here, you know, either got moved or washed away. One famous brothel was the Bucket of Blood, and that was at the end of Main Street. How's it going? Guy sitting there. And so Bucket of Blood was a famous brothel that was located at the end of Main Street, and I don't recall what year, but it did wash away. Used to talk to some old timers that were alive that actually witnessed that happen, and that was, you know, all because of the river changing course and flooding and all that. So kind of interesting how the town used to be. Anyway, let's get out here. Now, I can't really see because of the glare of the sun, but you can see two different colors of water converging right here. And that's the Talkeetna right in front of me. And to the left here, of course, again, I'm going right in the sun, but right across there, the Talkeetna River would be over there. And here obviously is the Talkeetna River, and there's the railroad bridge. And you might notice the new walkway. You can see the new walkway that they put in about a year ago. Well, the train's going to be here in a little bit. Last I checked, they were dead horse around mile 252, just north of Curry. So it's not going to take them very long, and we'll catch them going over the bridge, and maybe we'll swing by Talkeetna Depot and see what's going on there. All right, so they're at 228 right now, which is 1 mile. They're going to be here in just a few minutes, so enjoy the sights and sounds. All right, there they go. Super cool view of the train going over the bridge right there. And that's 2nd Street crossing that they're blowing for. All right, well, let's go to Talkeetna Depot and see what's going on. All right, here we are going down to the road to the depot, Talkeetna Depot, that is. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out, this segment, because there's a lot of people normally at the depot and buses moving around and whatnot, so I'm not sure how we're going to do right now. Looks like it's going to be pretty good. Sometimes it gets really busy and sometimes it doesn't really get that busy. Naturally, it all depends on riders. We have the flag up for baggage operations. Nice. Let's see if I can. Yeah, there are some folks getting on the train right now. They're baggage handlers. They're offloading the train. Two ST70 Max. Conductor is walking up by the looks of it. Do a little bit of business. K2 Aviation, luggage truck for Talkeetna Alaskan Lodge. Normal baggage crew, Talkeetna. Alright, let's go on down and see where we can be catching them. I hear a siren. This is McKinley Siding, 223.5. It's at the end of Woodpecker Road. It's a semi-public area. Princess operates their motor coach operations for the McKinley Express. And there's some other activity that happens here. Behind me, back in there, is an old gravel pit that the railroad used to mine gravel out of years ago, and now it's just kind of got some scrap piles, and there's a spur that goes back in the pit. And at one point in time, there was an old gondola car that was back in there, had friction bearings, and it was back in there until, I think it disappeared between 2010 and 2012. I think it was scrapped. The siding here, McKinley siding, used to sit where that green patch, that green strip, was regular siding. And when Princess started using this area for their operations to take the excess motor coach and all the other things that go along with this particular train, they moved it out here. They relocated the siding and made a access road in between there as for motor coaches. And I have seen the toilets being serviced, but here it comes. Southbound Denali Star. There they go. Going down a grade right there. Got a super big wave from the engineer. Have a good run, sir. And that's it. That's Southbound Denali Star here at the Talkeetna area. Thanks for going on this little ride along with me after work. I enjoyed talking a little bit about the area, a little bit about train activity, and yeah, it was pretty cool. Cool Saturday afternoon here for me. Well, you all take care and have a great day whenever you watch this video. Take care.